शास्त्रपुराणानि इतिहासादिकानि च मन्त्रयन्त्रादिविद्याश्च स्मृतिरुच्चाटनादिकम् शैव शाक्तागमादीनि अन्यानि विविधानि च अपभ्रंशकराणीह जीवानां यान्त्यचेतसाम् यज्ञं व्रतं तपोदानं जपं तीर्थं तथैव च आत्मानविज्ञाय भूतस्तु जरयुजना गुरुरवद्यात्मनो नान्यत् सत्यं सत्यं न संशयः तल्लाभार्थं प्रयत्नस्तु कर्तव्यो हि मनीषिभिः घोरविद्या जगन्माया देहे चाज्ञानसम्भवा उदयो यत्प्रकाशेन गुरुसत्येन पश्यते सर्वपापविशुद्धात्मा श्रीगुरोपादसेवनात् देहि ब्रह्मवविद्यस्मात् त्वत्कृपातं वदामि ते गुरुपादाम्बुजं स्मृत्वा जलं शिरसि धारयेत् सर्वतीर्थप्रगाहास्य सम्प्राप्नोति फलं नरः शोषणं पापपङ्कस्य दीपनं ज्ञानतेजसाम् गुरोपादोदकं सम्यक् संसारार्णवतारकम् अज्ञानमूलहरणं जन्मकर्मनिवारणं ज्ञानवैराग्यसिद्ध्यर्थं गुरोपादोदकं पिबेत् गुरोपादोदकं पीत्वा गुरोरुचिष्टभोजनं गुरुमूर्ते सदा ध्यानं गुरुमन्त्रं सदा जपेत् काशीक्षेत्रं कन्निवासो जाह्नवीचरणोदकं गुरुर्विश्वेश्वरः साक्षात् तारकं ब्रह्मनिश्चितम् गुरोपादोदकं यत्तु दया सौसोक्षयो वटः तीर्थराजः प्रयागश्च गुरुमूर्ते नमो नमः गुरुमूर्तिं स्मरे नित्यं गुरुनाम सदा जपेत् गुरोराज्ञां प्रकुर्वीत गुरोरन्यं न भावयेत् भक्तस्तुतं ब्रह्म प्राप्यते तत्प्रसादतः गुरुर्ध्यानं सदा कुर्यात् कुलस्त्रीस्वपतियथा स्वाश्रमं च स्वजातिं च स्वकीर्ते पुष्टिवर्धनम् एतत्सर्वं परित्यज्य गुरोरन्यं न भावयेत् अनन्याश्चिन्तयन्तो मां सुलभं परमं पदम् तस्मात् सर्वप्रयत्नेन गुरोराराधनं कुरु त्रैलोक्ये स्फुटवक्तारो देवाद्यासुरपन्नगा गुरोभक्त्रस्थिता विद्या गुरुभक्त्या विलभ्यते उकारस्त्वन्धकारश्च ऋकारस्ते च उच्यते अज्ञानग्रासकं ब्रह्म गुरुरेव न संशयः उकार प्रथमो वर्णो मायादिगुणभासकः ऋकारो द्वितीयो ब्रह्म मायायान्ति प्रीत्या सत्यमिदं यद्भातिमानुरूपकः प्रियं पुत्रादियं प्रीत्या तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। येन चेतायते हीनं चित्तं चेतायते नयं जाग्रत्स्वप्नसुषुप्त्यादि तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। यस्य ज्ञानादिदं विश्वं न दृश्यं भिन्न भेदकः स एकरूपरूपाय तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। यस्यामतं तस्य मतं मतं यस्या न भेदकः अनन्यभावभावाय तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। यस्य कारणरूपस्य कार्यरूपेण भाति कार्यकारणरूपाय तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। नानारूपमिदं सर्वं न केनाप्यस्य भिन्नता कार्यकारणता चैव तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। यदग्निकमलद्वन्द्वं द्वन्द्वतापनिवारकं तारकं सर्वदा पद्य श्रीगुरुं प्रणमाम्यहम्। शिवे क्रोधे गुरुस्त्राता गुरुक्रोधे शिवो नहि तस्मात् सर्वप्रयत्नेन श्रीगुरुं शरणं व्रजे। वन्दे गुरुपदद्वन्द्वं वाङ्मनश्चित्तगोचरं श्वेतरक्तं प्रभाविन्नं शिवशक्त्यात्मकं परम्। गोकारं च गुणातीतं ऋकारं रूपवर्जितं गुणातीतस्वरूपं च यो दद्यात् स गुरुस्मृतः। आत्रिनेत्र सर्वसाक्षी अचतुर्बाहुरच्युतः अचतुर्वदनो ब्रह्मा श्रीगुरुपतितः प्रिये। कायं मयाञ्जलिर्बद्धो दयासागरविन्दये यदनुग्रहतो जन्तुश्चित्रसंसारमुक्तिभाग्। श्रीगुरो परमं रूपं विवेकचक्षुषोऽमृतं मन्दभाग्यान् पश्यन्ति अन्ताः सूर्योदयं यथा। श्रीनाथचरणद्वन्द्वं यस्यां दिशि विराजते तस्यै दिशि नमस्कुर्यात् भक्त्या प्रतिदिनं प्रिये। तस्यै दिशि शतकमञ्जलिरेषाये प्रक्षिप्यते मुखरितौ मधुपैश्च जागर्ति यत्र भगवान् गुरुचक्रवर्ती विश्वोदया प्रलयनाटकनित्यसाक्षी। श्रीनाथादिगुरुत्रयं गणपतिं पीठात्रयं भैरवं सिद्धौघं वटुकात्रयं पदयुगं भूतिक्रमं मङ्गलम्। वीराङ्गस्वचतुष्पशस्विनवकं वीरावली पञ्चकम् श्रीमन्मालिनि मन्त्रराजसहितं वन्दे गुरुर्मङ्गलम्। अव्यसैतकलयसु दीर्घमनिलय व्याधिप्रदैर्दुष्करे प्राणायामसतैरनेककरणे दुःखात्मकैर्दुर्जये। यस्मिन् विनाश्यति बले यस्मादनुग्रहं लब्ध्वा तस्मै श्रीदेशिकेन्द्राय नमस्ताभीष्टसिद्धये पादाब्जं सर्वसंसार दावानलविनाशकम् स्मरन्ते सुसम्भूतं मध्यस्थं चन्द्रमण्डले अकथादित्रिरेखाब्जे सहस्रदलमण्डले हंसपार्श्वत्रिकोणे च स्मरेतन्मध्यमं गुरुम् शुक्लभुवनसृष्टिः कल्पिता शेषपुष्टिर्निखिलनिगमदेष्टिर् सम्पदान्यन्तरेष्टिर् परिमास्ते तत्पदार्थैकदृष्टिर् मोक्षमार्गैकदृष्टिर् सकलभुवनरङ्ग स्थापनस्तम्भयसि सकरुणरसवेष्टे तत्त्वमाला समस्ति सकलस्मरसृष्टे सच्चिदानन्ददृष्टिर् निवसतु मयि नित्यं श्रीगुरुदिव्यदृष्टिः अग्निशुद्धं समन्तातु ज्वालापरीचकालिया मन्त्रराजामिमं मन्ये हर्निशम्भाविमुख्यतः तदेजति तन्नैजति तद्दूरे तत्समीपके तदन्तरस्य सर्वस्य तदु सर्वस्य नायकः अजोऽहमजरोऽहं च अनादिनिधनस्वयम् अविकारशिलानन्द अनीयान्महदोमः अपूर्वाणां परं नित्यं स्वयं ज्योतिर्निरामयम् विरजं परमाकाशं ध्रुवमानन्दमव्ययम् इति प्रत्यक्षमैतेयम् अनुमानस्य दुष्कयम् यस्य चात्मा ततो वेद देशिकं च समस्मरे मननं यद्भवं कार्यं तद्वदामि महामते त्वं च मया दृष्टं त्वयि तिष्ठति साम्प्रतम् अखण्डमण्डलाकारं व्याप्तं येन चराचरं तत्पदं दर्शितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः सर्वश्रुतिशिरोरत्न विराजितपदाम्बुजः वेदान्ताम्बुजसूर्यो यः तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः यस्य स्मरणमात्रेण ज्ञानमुत्पद्यते स्वयं य एव सर्वसम्प्राप्ते तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः चैतन्यं शाश्वतं शान्तं व्योमातीतं निरञ्जनं नादबिन्दुकलातीतं तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः स्थावरं जङ्गमं चैव तथा चैव चराचरं व्याप्तं येन जगत्सर्वं तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः ज्ञानशक्तिसमारूढस्तत्त्वमाला विभूषितः भुक्तिमुक्ति प्रदाताय तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः अनेकजन्म सम्प्राप्त सर्वकर्माविदाहिने आत्मज्ञानप्रभावेन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः न गुरोरधिकं तत्त्वं न गुरोरधिकं तपः तत्त्वं ज्ञानात् परं नास्ति तस्मै श्री तस्मात् परतरं नास्ति नेति नेतीति वैश्रुति मनसा वचसा चैव नित्यमाराधयेत् गुरुम् गुरो कृपा प्रसादेन ब्रह्म विष्णु सदाशिवा समर्था प्रभवादौ च केवलं गुरुसेवया देवकिन्नरगन्धर्वा पितरो यक्षचारणा मुनयोऽपि न जानन्ति गुरुशुश्रूषणे विधिम् महाहंकारगर्वेण तपो विद्यावलान्विता संसारकुहरावर्ते घटयन्त्री यथा घटा न मुक्ता देवगन्धर्वा पितरो यक्षकिन्नरा ऋषयः सर्वसिद्ध्याश्च गुरुसेवा परामृता ध्यानं शृणु महादेवी सर्वानन्दप्रदायकम् सर्वसौख्यकरं नित्यं मुक्तिमुक्तिविदायकम् श्रीमत्परब्रह्मगुरुं नमामि श्रीमत्परब्रह्मगुरुं वदामि श्रीमत्परब्रह्मगुरुं नमामि श्रीमत्परब्रह्मगुरुं वदामि ब्रह्मानन्दं परमसुखदं केवलं ज्ञानमूर्तिं द्वन्द्वातीतं गगनसदृशं तत्त्वमस्यादिलक्ष्यम् एकं नित्यं विमलमचलं सर्वदि साक्षिभूतं भावातीतं त्रिगुणरहितं सद्गुरुं तं नमामि नित्यं शुद्धं निराभासं निराकारं निरञ्जनं नित्यबोधं चिदानन्दं गुरुं ब्रह्मा नमाम्यहम् इदं भुजे कर्णिकमर्जसंस्थो सिंहासने संस्थितदिव्यमूर्तिं ध्यायेद्गुरुं चन्द्रकलाप्रकाशं चित्तोत्तराभीष्टवरं ददातु श्वेताम्बरं श्वेतविलेपपुष्पं मुक्ताभिभूषं मुदितं त्रिनेत्रं वामाङ्गपीठस्थितदेव्यशक्तिं मन्थशिवं सान्द्रकृपानिधानम् आनन्दमानन्दवरं प्रसन्नं ज्ञानस्वरूपं निजबोधयुक्तं योगीन्द्रमेभ्यं भवरोगवैद्यं श्रीमद्गुरुं नमामि यस्मिन् सृष्टिस्थितिध्वंस निग्रहानुग्रहात्मकं कृत्यं पञ्चविधं शाश्वत भासते तं नमाम्यहम् प्रातःशिरसि शुक्लाब्जे द्विनेत्रं द्विभुजं गुरुं वराभययुतं शान्तं स्मरेतं नामपूर्वकम् न गुरोरधिकं न गुरोरधिकं न गुरोरधिकं न गुरोरधिकं शिवशासनतः 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 इदमेव शिवं त्विदमेव शिवं त्विदमेव शिवं त्विदमेव शिवं मम शासनतो मा मम शासनतो मम शासनतो मम शासनतः एवं विधं गुरुं ध्यात्वा ज्ञानमुत्पद्यते स्वयं तत्सद्गुरुप्रसादेन मुक्तोऽहमिति भावये गुरोहर्षितमार्गेण मनः शुद्धिं तु कारये अनित्यं खण्डयेत् सर्वं यत्किञ्चिदात्मगोचरं ज्ञेयं सर्वस्वरूपं च ज्ञानं च मन उच्यते ज्ञानं ज्ञेयं समं कुर्यान् नान्यपन्था द्वितीयकः एवं श्रुत्वा महादेवी गुरुनिन्दां करोति यः स याति नरकं घोरं यावच्चन्द्रदिवाकरो यावत्कल्पान्तको देहस्तावदेव गुरुं स्मरे गुरुलोपो न कर्तव्य स्वच्छन्दो यदि वा भवेत् हुङ्कारेण न वक्तव्यं प्राज्ञै शिष्यै कथञ्चन गुरोरग्रे न वक्तव्यम् असत्यं च कदाचन गुरुं त्वङ्कृत्य हुङ्कृत्य गुरुं निर्जित्य वादतः अन्ये निर्जले देशे स भवेत् ब्रह्म राक्षस मुनिभिः पन्नगैर्वापि सुरैर्वासापितो यदि कालमृत्यो भयाद्वापि गुरु रक्षति पार्वती अशक्ता हि सुराद्यश्च अशक्ता मुनयस्तथा गुरुशापेन ते शीघ्रं क्षयं यान्ति न संशयः मन्त्रराजमिदं देवी गुरोरित्यक्षरद्वयं स्मृतिवेदार्थवाक्येन गुरु साक्षात् परं पदम् श्रुते स्मृते अविज्ञाय केवलं गुरुसेवका ते वै सन्न्यासिना प्रोक्ता इतरे वेषधारिण नित्यं ब्रह्म निराकारं निर्गुणं बोधयेत् परं सर्वब्रह्म निराभासं दीपो दीपान्तरं यथा गुरुकृपाप्रसादेन आत्मा रामं निरीक्षये अनेन गुरुमार्गेण आब्रह्मस्तम्भपर्यन्तं परमात्मस्वरूपकं स्थावरं जङ्गमं चैव प्रणमामि जगन्मयं वन्देऽहं सच्चिदानन्दं सदा गुरुं नित्यं पूर्णं निराकारं निर्गुणं स्वात्मसंस्थितं परात् परात्तरं देयं नित्यमानन्दकारकं हृदयाकाशमध्यस्थं शुद्धस्फटिकसन्निभं स्फटिकाप्रतिमारूपं दृश्यते दर्पणे यथा तथात्मने चिदाकारम् आनन्दं सोऽहमृत्युता अङ्गुष्ठमात्रपुरुषं ध्यायतश्चिन्मयं हृदि तत्र स्फुरति भावोय शृणोतं कथयाम्यहम् अगोचरं तथा गम्यं नामरूपविवर्जितं निःशब्दं तद्विजानीयात् स्वभावं ब्रह्म पार्वती यथा गन्धः स्वभावेन कर्पूरकुसुम तथा स्वयं तथाविदो भूत्वा स्थातव्यं यत्र कुत्रचित् कीटभ्रमरवत् तत्र ध्यानं भवति तादृशम् गुरुध्यानं तथा कृत्वा स्वयं ब्रह्ममयो भवेत् पिण्डे पदे तथा रूपे मुक्तोऽसौ नात्र संशयः श्रीपार्वती उवाच पिण्डं किं नो महादेव पदं किं समुदारितं रूपातीतं च रूपं किम् एतदाख्याहि शङ्करम् श्रीमहादेव उवाच पिण्डं कुण्डलिनी शक्तिः पदं हंसमुदारितं रूपं बिन्दुरिति गेयं रूपातीतं निरञ्जनम् पिण्डे मुक्ता पदे मुक्ता रूपे मुक्ता वरानने रूपातीते तु ये मुक्ता ते मुक्ता नात्र संशयः स्वयं सर्वमयो भूत्वा परं तत्त्वं विलोकयेत् परात् परातरं नान्यत् सर्वमेतन्निरालयम् तस्यावलोकनं प्राप्य सर्वसङ्गविवर्जितम् एकाकिन स्पृहा शान्तः तिष्ठासे तत्प्रसादतः दम्भातनलब्धं वा स्वल्पं वा बहुलं तथा निष्कामेनैव भोक्तव्यं सदा सन्तुष्टचेतसा सर्वज्ञपदमित्याहुर्देहि सर्वमयो बुधा सदानन्दः सदा शान्तो रमते यत्र कुत्रचित् यत्रैव तिष्ठते सोऽपि सदेशा पुण्यभाजनं मुक्तस्य लक्षणं देवि तवाज्ञे कथितं मया उपदेशस्तथा देवि गुरुमार्गेण मुक्तिदः गुरुभक्तस्तथा सकलं तव कीर्तितम् अनेन यद्भवेत् कार्यं तद्वदामि महामते लोकोपकारकं देवि लौकिकं तु न भावये लौकिकात् कर्मणो यान्ति ज्ञानहीना भवार्णवम् ज्ञाने तु भावयेत् सर्वं कर्म निष्कर्म यत्कृतम् एदं तु भक्तिभावे लिखित्वा तत्प्रदातव्यं तत्सर्वं सफलं भवेत् गुरुगीतात्मकं देवि गुरुतत्त्वं मयोदितं भवव्याधिविनाशार्थं स्वयमेव जपेत् सदा गुरुगीताक्षरैकं तु मन्त्रराजमिमं जपेत् अन्ये च विविधा मन्त्रा कलां नारन्ति षोडशी अनन्तफलमाप्नोति गुरुगीता जपेन तु सर्वपापप्रशमनं सर्वदारे कालमृत्युभयहरं सर्वसङ्कटनाशनं यक्षराक्षसभूतानां चोरव्याघ्रवयापहम् महाव्याधिहरं सर्वं विभूतिसिद्धिदं भवेत् अथवा मोहनं वश्यं स्वयमेव जपेत् सदा वस्त्रासने च दारिद्र्यं पाषाणे रोगसम्भवः मेदिन्यां दुःखमाप्नोति काष्ठे भवति निष्फलम् कृष्णाजिने श्रीव्याघ्रचर्मणि कुशासने ज्ञानसिद्धि सर्वसिद्धिस्तु कम्बले कुशैर्बहादुर्वया देवी आसने शुभ्रकम्बले उपविश्य ततो देवी जपेदेकाग्रमानसा ध्येयं शुक्लं च शान्त्यर्थं वश्ये रक्तासनं प्रिये अभिचारे कृष्णवर्णं पीतवर्णं धनागमे उत्तरे शान्तिकामस्तु वश्ये पूर्वमुखो जपेत् दक्षिणे मारणं प्रोक्तं मोहनं सर्वभूतानां बन्धमोक्षकरं भवेत् देवराजप्रियकरं सर्वलोकावशं भवेत् सर्वेषां संवनकरं गुणानां च विवर्धनं दुष्कर्मनाशनं चैव सुकर्मसिद्धिदं भवेत् असिद्धं साधयेत् कार्यं नवग्रहभयापहं दुःस्वप्ननाशनं चैव सुस्वप्नफलदायकम् सर्वशान्तिकरं नित्यं तथा वन्द्यासु पुत्रदं यवैधव्यकरं श्रेण सौभाग्यदायकं सदा आयुरारोग्यमैश्वर्यं पुत्रपौत्रप्रवर्धनम् अकामता श्रीविधवा जपान्मोक्षमवाप्नुयात् अवैधव्यं सकामातु लभते चान्यजन्मनि सर्वदुःखभयं विघ्नं नाशयेच्चापहारकम् सर्वबाधाप्रशमनं धर्मार्थकाममोक्षदं यं यं चिन्तायते कामं तं तं प्राप्नोति निश्चितम् कामिदस्य कामधेनु कल्पनाकल्पपादपः चिन्तामणिश्चिन्तितस्य मोक्षहेतुर्जपे नित्यं मोक्षश्रियमवाप्नुयात् भोगकामो जपेद्यो वै तस्य कामफलप्रदम् जपेक्षाक्तश्च सौरश्च गणपत्यश्च वैष्णवः शैवश्च सिद्धिदं देवी सत्यं सत्यं न संशयः अथ काम्या जपे स्थानं कथयामि वरानने सागरे वा सरितीरे थवा हरिहरालये शक्तिदेवालये गोष्ठे सर्वदेवालये शुभे भटे च दातृमूले वा मठे वृन्दावने तथा पवित्रे निर्मले स्थाने नित्यानुष्ठानतोऽपि वा निर्वेदनेन मौनेन जपमेतं समाचरे श्मशाने वयभूमौ तु वटमूलान्तिके तथा सिद्ध्यन्ति दौतरे भूतवृक्षस्य सन्निधौ गुरुपुत्रो वरं मूर्खात् तस्य सिद्ध्यन्ति नान्यथा शुभकर्माणि सर्वाणि दीक्षाव्रततपांसि च संसारमलनाशार्थं भवपाशनिवृत्तये गुरुगीताम्बसे स्नानम् ऐतज्ञाकुरुते सदा स एव च गुरुसाक्षात् तदा सद्ब्रह्मवित्तमा तस्य स्थानानि सर्वाणि मित्राणि न संशय सर्वशुद्ध पवित्रोऽसौ स्वभावाद्यत्र तिष्ठति तत्र देवागणा सर्वे क्षेत्रे पीठे वसन्ति आसनस्ताशयानो वा गच्छन्स्तिष्ठन् वदन्नपि सुप्तो जागरितोऽपि वा शुचिस्माश्च सदा ज्ञानी गुरो गीता जपेन तु तस्य दर्शनमात्रेण पुनर्जन्म न विद्यते समुद्रे च यथा तोयं क्षीरे क्षीरं घृते घृतं भिन्ने कुम्भे यथाकाशस्तथात्मा परमात्मनि तथैव ज्ञानी जीवात्मा परमात्मानि लीयते ऐक्येन रमते ज्ञानी यत्र तत्र दिवानिशम् एवं विदो महामुक्ता सर्वदा वर्तते बुधा तस्य सर्वप्रयत्नेन भावभक्तिं करोति यः सर्वसन्देहरहितो मुक्तो भवति पार्वती भुक्तिमुक्ति द्वयं तस्य जिह्वाग्रे च सरस्वती अनेन प्राणिना सर्वे गुरो गीता जपेन तु सर्वसिद्धिं प्राप्नुवन्ति भुक्तिमुक्तिं न संशयात् सत्यं सत्यं पुनः सत्यं धर्म्यं सांख्यं अयोदितम् एको सत्यं सत्यं वरानने एको देव एकधर्म एकनिष्ठा परन्तपः गुरो परतरं नान्यत् नास्ति तत्त्वं गुरो परम् माता धन्या पिता धन्यो धन्यो वंशाकुलं तथा गुरुभक्ति सुदुर्लभा शरीरम् इन्द्रियं प्राणात् चार्था स्वजन बान्धवा माता पिता मूलं देवी गुरुरेव न संशयात् आकल्पजन्मनां कोट्या जपा व्रता तपक्रिया तत् ब्रह्म विष्णु महेशाश्च देवर्षि पितृकिन्नराः सिद्धचारण यक्षाश्च अन्येऽपि मुनयो जनाः गुरो भावः परं तीर्थम् अन्यतीर्थं निरर्थकम् सर्वतीर्थाश्रयो देवी पादाङ्गुष्ठं च वर्तते जपेन जयमाप्नोति चानन्तफलमाप्नुयात् येन कर्म त्यजन् सर्वं स्थानानि च दमानि च जपं येनासनं कुर्वन् येन कर्म फलप्रदं गुरुगीता प्रयाणेव संग्रामे रिपुसङ्कटे जपञ्जयामवाप्नोति मरणे मुक्तिदायकं सर्वकर्म च सर्वत्र गुरुपुत्रस्य सिद्धति इदं रहस्यं नो वाच्यं तवाग्रे कथितं मया सुगोप्यं च प्रयत्नेन मम त्वं च प्रियाद्विति स्वामी मुख्य गणेशादि वैष्णवादीनां च पार्वती मनसापि न वक्तव्य मध्यं सत्यं वदाम्यहम् अतीव पक्वचित्ताय श्रद्धा भक्तियुताय च प्रवक्तव्यमिदं देवी अवक्ते वञ्चके धूर्ते पाखण्डे नास्तिके नरे मनसापि न वक्तव्यं गुरुगीता कदाचन संसारसागरसमुद्धरणैकमन्त्रम् ब्रह्मादिदेवमुनिपूजितसिद्धमन्त्रम् दारिद्र्यदुःखभवरो अविनाशमन्त्रम् वन्दे महाभयहरं गुरुराजमन्त्रम् इति श्रीस्कन्दपुराणे उत्तरखण्डे ईश्वरपार्वती संवादे गुरुगीता समाप्ता। श्रीगुरुदेव चरणार्पणमस्तु। नित्यानन्दाय गुरवे शिष्यसंसारहरणे भक्तकार्ये गदेहाय नमस्ते चित्तदात्मने निर्वासनं निराकाङ्क्षं सर्वदोषविवर्जितं निरालम्बं निरातङ्कं आनन्दं नमाम्यहम् निर्ममं निरहङ्कारं समलोष्टात्मकाञ्चनं समदुःखसुखं धीरम् अवधूतं नमाम्यहम् अविनाशेनमात्मानम् एकं विज्ञाय तत्त्वतः वीतरागभयक्रोधं नित्यानन्दं नमाम्यहम् नामदेवो न मे देवो जीवो नाहम् अहमि चेत् एवं विज्ञाय सन्तुष्टम् अवधूतं नमाम्यहम् ज्ञानाग्निदग्धकर्माणं कामसङ्कल्पवर्जितम् हेयोपादेयहीनं तम् अवधूतं नमाम्यहम् स्वभावेनैव यो योगी सुखं भोगं न वाञ्छति यदृच्छालाभसन्तुष्टं नित्यानन्दं नमाम्यहम् नैव निन्दाप्रशंसाभ्यां यस्य विक्रियते मनः आत्मक्रीडं महात्मानम् अवधूतं नमाम्यहम् नित्यं जाग्रदवस्थायां स्वप्नवद्योऽवतिष्ठते निश्चिन्तं चिन्मयात्मानं द्वेषं नास्ति प्रियं नास्ति नास्ति यस्य शुभाशुभम् वेदज्ञानाविहीनं तम् अवधूतं नमाम्यहम् जंगमं तीर्थम् अवधूतं नमाम्यहम् सर्वपूज्यं सदा पूर्णम् अखण्डानन्दविग्रहं स्वप्रकाशं चिदा निष्कलं निष्क्रियं शान्तं निर्मलं परमामृतं गणेशपुरिवासिनम् अवधूतं नमाम्यहम् योगपूर्णं तपोमूर्तिं प्रेमपूर्णं सुदर्शनं ज्ञानपूर्णं कृपामूर्तिं नित्यानन्दं नमाम्यहम् दुर्जना सज्जनो भूयात् सज्जना शान्तिमाप्नुयात् शान्तो मुच्येत वन्देभ्यो मुक्ता शान्यान् विमोचयेत् स्वस्ति प्रजाभ्यः परिपालयन्तां न्याय्येन मार्गेण महीं महिषाः गोब्राह्मणेभ्यः शुभमस्तु नित्यं लोकाः समस्ताः सुखिनो भवन्तु काले वर्षतु पर्जन्यः पृथिवी सस्यशालिनी देशोऽयं क्षोभरहितो ब्राह्मणाः सन्तु निर्भयाः सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः सर्वे सन्तु निरामयाः सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत् सर्वस्तरतु दुर्गाणि सर्वो भद्राणि पश्यतु
आरती करूं सद्गुरु की करूं सद्गुरु की प्यारे गुरुवर की आरती करूं गुरुवर की आरती करूं सद्गुरु की करूं सद्गुरु की प्यारे गुरु जय गुरुदेव मल विनाशी ज्ञान रूप जय गुरुदेव मल विनाशी ज्ञान रूप अंतर के वासी पग पग पर देते प्रकाश जैसे किरण दिन तड़के आरती करूं गुरुवर की करूं सद्गुरु की करूं सद्गुरु की प्यारे गुरुवर की आरती करूं गुरुवर की जप से शरण तुम्हारी आए मीठे फल पाए से शरण तुम्हारी आए अमृत से मीठे फल पाए तुम्हारी क्या है छाया कल्प वृक्ष तरुवर की आरती करूं गुरुवर की आरती करूं सद्गुरु की करूं सद्गुरु उजाला दिखलाया है हमारा उजाला। कब से जाने जान रहे थे खाक सुनो दर दर के रति करूं गुरुवर की आरती करूं सतगुरु की करूं प्यार गुरुवर की आरती करूं वर की। क्षय मिटा विवेक कराया भव सागर से पार लगाया। संशय मिटा विवेक कराया भव सागर से पार लगाया। अमर प्रदीप जला कर कर दी दिशा दूर आरती करूं गुरुवर की रति करूं सद्गुरु की करूं गुरु की प्यारे गुरुवर की आरती करूं गुरुवर की। भेदों बीच भेद बताया आवागमन विमुक्त कराया। भेदों बीच भेद आवागमन विमुक्त कराया। धन्य हुए हम पाकर दारा ब्रह्म ज्ञान निर्जर के आरती करूं गुरुवर की आरती करूं गुरु की करूं सतगुरु की प्यारे वर की आरती करूं गुरुवर की। करो कृपा सद्गुरु जगतार सतपथ दर्शक भ्रांति निवार। करो कृपा सद्गुरु जगतार सतपथ दर्शक भ्रांति निवार। जय हो नित्य ज्योति दिखलाने लीलाधर की आरती करूं गुरुवर की आरती। गुरु की प्यारे वर की आरती करूं गुरुवर की। नित्यानंद सद्गुरु दाता शक्तिपात के दिव्य प्रदाता। मुक्तानंद सद्गुरु दाता शक्तिपात के दिव्य प्रदाता। कर के वास गणेश पुरी भव बाधा हर ले जन की आरती करूं गुरुवर की करूं सद्गुरु की करूं सद्गुरु की प्यारे गुरुवर की आरती करूं गुरुवर की। ॐ चैतन्यं शाश्वतं शान्तं व्योमातीतं निरञ्जनं नारबिन्दु भगवते नित्यानन्दाय Nityananda नित्यानन्दाय ॐ नमो भगवते 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 नित्यानन्दाय। ॐ नमो भगवते नित्यानन्दाय। नमो भगवते नित्यानन्दाय। ॐ नमो भगवते नित्यानन्दाय। ॐ नमो भगवते नित्यानन्दाय। ॐ नमो भगवते नित्यानन्दाय। नमो भगवते नित्यानन्दाय। ॐ 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 नमो भगवते नित्यानन्दाय 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 सद्गुणा महाराज की जय।
विश्वात्मके देवे येने वाग्यग्ने तोषावे तोषोनि मजद्यावे पसाय दानये जे खलांची व्यंकटी सांडो तया सत्कर्मी रति वाढो भूतां परस्परे पडो मैत्र जीवांचे दुरितांचे तिमिरजावो विश्व स्वधर्म सूर्ये पाहो जो जे वांछील तो ते लाभो प्राणी जाता वर्षत सकल मंगले ईश्वरे निष्ठांची मांडियाले अनवरत भूमंडले भेटतु भूतां चला कल्पतरुंचे अरव चेतना चिंतामणीचे बोलते जे अर्णव पीयूषाचे चंद्रमे जे अलांछन मार्तंड जे तापहीन ते सर्वाही सदा सज्जन सोयवे होतु किंबहुना सर्वसुखी पूर्ण हो नीति लोकी भजी जो आदि पुरुखी अखंडित आणि ग्रंथो विशेषी लोकीये दृष्टादृष्ट विजये होवावेजी ये तमने श्री विश्वेश्वरावो हाहो इलदान पसावो ये नेवरे ज्ञान देवो सुखिया साला ये नेवरे ज्ञान देवो सुखिया साला ये नेवरे ज्ञान देवो सुखिया साला मुक्तानंदाय गुरवे शिष्य संसारहारिणे भक्तकार्यैकदेहाय नमस्ते चित्सदात्मने ॐ नमः शिवाय गुरवे सच्चिदानन्दमूर्तये निष्प्रपञ्चाय शान्ताय निरालम्बाय तेजसे ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं कर्वावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै ॐ शान्ति 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 सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की जय। With great love and respect, a heartfelt welcome to everyone all around this earth. So as you heard from Devyani, from Lawarji, from Larry, we are here on this full moon day that we saw last night, we saw this morning, and somewhere on earth is happening a lunar eclipse right now. So if you feel a little bit not in stillness, you can blame it on the eclipse. So we celebrate Baba Muktananda's 41st day of passing. Punyatithi or Mahasamadhi are the two words. Or another word is used, is called Brahmaleen, merging back into the Absolute. It was on the 2nd of October, 1982, and it was a full moon day on that night when he passed around 11 p.m. There have been a lot of talk over the years. Did he know? Was he going to pass? Did somebody do something? I say, well, if you look at the months before, in July of 1981, he appointed Swami Nityananda as his successor. He made a constitution here in the United States. May of 1982, he performed a formal coronation ceremony with Swami Chidvilasananda and Swami Nityananda. And a week before his passing, he told everybody, come on the 1st of October to the ashram. Some thought, it's just the Guru saying what he says. It's okay. And they didn't pay him heed. But some thought, he's telling me, let me go. What's a few more hours? Because they would come Sunday morning at 10 o'clock. So if I go on Saturday by 4 or 5 o'clock, it's okay. Because some have this firm belief that there is that trust, that faith, and some think leave the Guru a little bit alone. Now there's many in between, many before, many after. We won't discuss any of that. I could become confrontational because I'm very strong in my personal belief and thoughts about this, having spent all these years doing this work. And I was just thinking a few moments ago, I think Baba left his form in 1982, and as Larry was talking about the peacock feathers, I remember for the first few years we continued on with the peacock feathers, and one day I thought to myself, this is Muktananda. I am Swami Nityananda. Why do I want to do what he did when he didn't do what his guru did? So I think it was in 1989, I thought, I'm going to become myself. That was a big revelation. I'm sure many people thought less of me all of a sudden. As some people said, we thought, you didn't get Muktananda. I said, okay, doesn't matter. I got myself. And that was his message. Your God dwells within you as you. But they said, you don't understand what I am saying. I said, as long as I understand what I am thinking, what I am saying. And it's actually a very long process to come to this place. And as Larry said, it's not something from now. And actually, it's not even something from Muktananda this morning. I was reminded of a verse we sing in the evening Arati. There's a verse that the Swamis sing often. It starts with Narayanam Samarambham or Sadashivam Samarambham, Adya Shankaracharya Madhyamam, Asmad Guru Paryantam, Vande Guru Parampara. So beginning from creation, the Lord Narayana or Lord Shiva, with Adi Shankara in between, offering salutations to the lineage of the Gurus to the current. We sing this in the evening Arati. Nitesha was telling me, I'm memorizing this and I'm memorizing that. I said, just memorize that which we sing every day. She said, no, I love it when the priest just boom, it's like you press a button and he sings mantras. I said, we can do the same because we sing this every single day. The Guru Gita, the Shiva Arati, the Shiva Mahimna, the evening Arati, the Rudram, and so on. And if you just click, because sometimes the melody changes a little bit depending on who's singing it. So then you think, it sounds very familiar, but what is it? It's very familiar because you know it somewhere within yourself. And when you learn these things, all of that which you hear in a lecture or in a talk makes sense. Because it says, Narayanam Padma Bhavam Vasishtam Shaktincha Tatputra Parasharayancha Vyasam Shukam Gauda Padam Mahantam Govinda Yogindra Matasya Shishyam Shri Shankaracharya Matasya Padma Padam Cha Hastamalakancha Shishyam Tam Totakam Vartika Akaryam Anyad Asmad Gurum Santato Manato Asmi. It ends with, I believe in the Guru now. And it begins, it says, from Narayana to Padma Bhava to Vashishta to Shakti to Parashara to Vyasa to Shuka to Gaudapada to Govinda to his disciples, Adi Shankara, to his 4 disciples. And so continuing on. So I often tell people there must be truth because we survived the Mughals and we survived the British. And here we are so many thousands of years later, the scriptures still exist, the teachings still exist, and it's available in God knows how many languages and so many people around the world today living and practicing it. You go down to Chile, you'll find people. You'll go down to Eastern Europe, you'll find them. Of course, here in the United States, some people have continued it in the traditional way, and some people have adapted a little bit to what they think is modern. And as often people tell me, you should start teaching in the way that it will reach people. Find out what they like. I say, look, I don't tell them I think this. I said, look, it survived thousands of years in the way it has continued. And in my mind, I think I don't need to adapt it to what I think the person of the 2023 or the 2024 wants. Because then that will wear out at some point. But because this, over the years, God knows how many people, because we have no count. We are just one group of people who met Baba Muktananda, and out of that, we are some of us, and then some have just come along. So here, I guess this must be during the pandemic. I find quotes and I save them, and they are useful. It says, also highly contagious is kindness, patience, love, enthusiasm, and a positive attitude. Remember contagious? Some of you here at Mask, Mangala doesn't have one. Because we worry, who's going to give me what? Yeah? So kindness, patience, love, enthusiasm, and a positive attitude. And don't wait to catch it from others. Be the carrier. So often when people say, what is your message to me? What do you think I should do? I say, all that which you have heard in the time you've been here in the ashram. So which one of it? I said, look, each one of us is different. Each one has our own nature, has our own flavor. So according to, are you kind? Then you could take kindness. Are you patient? It's a big one. Then you can take patience. Are you loving? Are you enthusiastic? Do you have a positive attitude? Now, you're not going to have all of this. I know somebody will say, no, I do. I am sorry. In my 41 years of doing this work, very rarely do you find somebody with all of this. Many of you eat honey. So it says the bee lives less than 40 days, visits 1,000 flowers, and produces less than a teaspoon of honey. 40 days, 1,000 flowers, produces less than a teaspoon of honey. For us, it's only a teaspoon of honey. But for the bee, it is its life. So when you think about kindness, patience, love, enthusiasm, and then you begin to think, okay, which one of this? Why not be like the bee and think, I have 40 days, 1,000 flowers, and I could produce a teaspoon of honey. And this is all out there, okay? I didn't come to in meditation. So all those things you forward without ever reading them. Because it says forward it too many times, so you think it's good, so you forward it on. Never learning it, never reading it, never thinking about what did it actually say. So I tell people, actually, these are good things to have on the coffee table, around the house, conversations. Because when you start, I always feel what happens in the spiritual world, we start talking loftily. And I've said this many a times. Did you see that? And everybody goes, and some of you are already looking like, what? It's exactly what I'm pointing to, is that. And then you go, no, you can't. I see it. And if it's a normal person from the world, he goes, I think these are flaky people. And I, after 61 years, would tell the same thing. That why do we do this? Why not be kind? Why not be loving? Why not be compassionate? Why not be enthusiastic? Why not be the carrier of peace? I mean, as Levi said, actually, this topic, this is from Baba itself that I've stolen. There was a whole paragraph from which we took these two lines. Meditation stills the wandering mind and establishes us forever in a state of peace. So when we think about, I tell people, we talk about many things, but we don't talk about the problem of life. And they go, what is the problem? I say, we are lonely. We are depressed. We are suicidal. We are, all of these issues. But we say, no, he, she, it, they, whatever. No, it can't be. But they do. There is a wound. There is a hurt. There is something that has happened in each one of our lives. And therefore, when you think in the second chapter of the Srimad Bhagavad Gita, Lord Krishna talks about who is he who is established in that steady wisdom. He says, Nasti buddhira yuktasya nacha yuktasya bhavana nacha bhavayata shanti ashantasya kuta sukha. The end is, if you are not at peace, then where will you have sukha? And sukha, I always say in English, is comfortable with yourself. Not living, not being, not thinking what the other wants, but in a place. So when we talk about a sage, a guru like Baba Muktananda, when you think to yourself, what was it? And I would say he was at peace with himself. Forgetting all of the big philosophies, he was comfortable, and therefore, as Larry said just now from Joseph Chilton Pierce, he could meet you where you are, where you in that moment, wherever you are. So he doesn't have to think to himself, I have to be like this to be with so and so. And the simple way I describe to people is who you are in the bedroom, who you are in the living room, who you are on stage, and who you are anywhere is the same person. You never have to say, wait, let me get ready for you. You'll see a picture of him in the glory of the Guru, pulling his belt and putting his... He didn't tell the photographer, wait, let me get ready, and then you take a picture. And he's angry also. You can see that in the picture at somebody while he's pulling the belt. He probably wants to pull it on the neck of that person, but he's pulling it on himself. And you have to have lived with him and know him to know these things. Otherwise, you just go, oh, beautiful picture. So, Krishna says here, if you don't do sadhana and don't cleanse yourself or purify yourself, your intellect, and then don't become free of attachment, then how will you come to this place of peace? So basically what Krishna is saying, if the mind is agitated, can you be at peace? And if we look at society today, how many of us can live without the AirPods or earphones in our ear? We're walking in nature on the rail trail. Look at the trees. Look at the chipmunk that dashes back and forth, especially the little ones that they think they're going to scare you. Because they come out and they look at you, And I think to myself, when they look at me, I must look big. But he's daring you. Like, what are you going to do to me? But if I have my headphones on and I'm lost in whatever I'm listening to, I cannot watch that chipmunk and his little game. Which is the situation in most of our lives. We are so self-absorbed in the problem of who I am that we cannot be the carrier of love, of kindness, of compassion, of enthusiasm. We cannot even see when we cut somebody off on the freeway. And I say this because I did this to somebody yesterday. I thought he was turning right, and I turned right, but he was not turning right. So he looked at me like, and I saw all that, and there's nothing I could do because I was in front of him. I just in my mind think I spaced out. But this is how we live life. And so when Krishna says, basically what a sage I think is telling us is get out of your mind. And that's the one thing possibly difficult for. In Jnaneshwar's prayer that I just read to you, I think Devyani has the meaning, right? You can get it from her. I won't go there because I'll lose track. So, Jnaneshwar also there is just praying that let the bitterness go away. This is at the end of his commentary of the Srimad Bhagavad Gita. It's his prayer to his Guru that, O Lord, this is my prayer, let there be sweetness on the tongue. And at the end, what he says is, the Guru says, okay, accept it. This be my blessing, this be my generosity. And even again, going back in the evening arati, right at the beginning, for those of you who it's in Marathi, Mukta Anandamane, okay. Muktanandamane Shri Gurunatha Nashaho de Jagachi Vishamata. Muktananda says, O Lord, O Guru, let all strife in the world be destroyed. We're singing away the arati, we think we're singing the praises of the Guru, we don't even realize what we are praying for. We are saying, let me become a nice person. I love when David comes to darshan. I know when people behind him go, oh my God, what is he doing? He has his own kriya with Bhagwan, with me, with Baba, And whoever's behind him is going, oh God, the old man is at it again. And I think we could learn something from the old man, So, again, like I was telling Kimberly the other day, if it's not you naturally, don't fake it. Don't be like David and come. But David is having some, in Hindi we would say, jhatka. English, some stirring in that size, I mean, we would see that for those of us who've seen darshan lines over the world. Mary does that. It's like, you think what's going to Mary? She's springing. We saw a lot of this around Baba Muktananda, but it has to be your natural state, love, kindness, compassion, enthusiasm. You cannot go, so sweet. And you go, oh God. They think that they fooled you. But no, that consciousness which dwells within you, that consciousness dwells within them too. Some people tell me, why does nobody come to me? That's obvious. They say, I'm so nice. I'm so helpful. I'm so, all of the good qualities they think they have. And they say, but nobody comes to. Maybe the word here, Devyani said to me this morning after looking at my notes, she said, you've chosen a good word, tyaga. In the Srimad Bhagavad Gita, in the 12th chapter, talking about the qualities of a devotee, the part of the verse we often hear is, peace follows renunciation. Tyagat shantir ananta. So here Krishna says, Shreyo hi jnanam abhyasat, jnanat dhyanam vishishyate, dhyanat karma phalat tyagat, tyagat shantir anantaram. What is good is knowledge. The knowledge of what? Knowledge of the self. But it says, even greater than that is to just sit, meditate. And even greater than that is to just let go the fruits of your actions. I am kind, I am loving, I am friendly, I am so sweet. Why do you even get caught in that I am so sweet? So that means you are not actually sweet. You think you are sweet, but you are not sweet. What is sweet? They say is a sugar cane. No matter how you squeeze it, it's sweet. And it doesn't even tell you I am sweet. So they say, if you want to be a friend, be like the sugar cane, so that however the friend squeezes you, because those of you who've probably had sugar cane juice in India and I don't know where else, you will see that the guy takes the sugar cane and twists it and turns it and gets every drop of juice out. So dhyanat karma phalatyaga, so renunciation of the fruit of your action. And when you actually renounce, there is peace. People say renunciation is difficult because they have a concept of what renunciation is. They think renunciation means you leave everything and go off somewhere, and live somewhere. But then, as Baba says, wherever you go, you could go live somewhere with nothing. But then still there is the you to deal with. So what here Krishna is telling us, don't just do a mechanical practice. Let there be life in your practice. Because what is ultimately tyaga or renunciation is giving up the anxiety which all of us have. Will I be successful? Whatever it is. And it's like you get in a car and you think, I hope I reach my destination. Isn't that the purpose? That you've got in your car, you have the address, you have fuel. In the East Coast, you have Easy Tag, Easy Pass, right? What else? A wallet, driving license.
Your seat warmer.
Seat belt. Can see what everybody does, right? I drove Munish and Shalini around yesterday, and Munish said, you know your way around? I said, I've lived here since 1991. That's almost 32, 33 years. And I said, before that, we lived up in South Fallsburg, and at that time, too, we came down here. Because I said, that time I didn't pay attention because I had an entourage who made sure that I was safe and protected. So I'm sure now I'm safe and protected by grace, because most well-known people who come to meet me say, Swamiji, it was so easy to meet you. I say, that's a personal decision. I said, I know how to play the drama well if you would like me to. I can layer up the appointments and the secretaries. I said, but when I became Swami Nityananda, I decided that it just creates that same thing, you know. Do you see that? It's the same thing. You say, I went to meet him and I had to wait an hour. He must have been so busy sitting in his living room. And because I have been with such people, and I was given advice way back in 1981, never arrive on time, because the person will think you have nothing to do. And I am the opposite. I learned from Muktananda that you arrive before time. It's respect to self, it's respect to the other. Respect of your time, respect of the other's time. Some people tell you, I'll come and never come. Never show up. And then they think, why am I not making it in life? And now you can't even begin to tell them about their behavior, because they will already have justifications of why. And when you think of this word tyaga, letting go is at so many different levels before you actually get to that word renunciation in how the scripture is talking about it. Give up desires, anxieties to enjoy the fruit of what you think you have done. Because really the sense object does not give you pleasure. And if it does, it's short-lived. And it just creates more craving. Now, as you said, seat warmers. Then you get into a car which doesn't have a seat warmer or anything. I'm cold. This is a country that uses the most resource of the earth, and has probably one of the lowest populations. And yet we complain the most living in this country. We have, as far as the basic necessities and needs, we have more. Showing Shalini, I said, look at the storage. She said, what happens here? I said, you keep all the things that you think you need at some point of your life and you never do. And the storage person makes $25 a month, depending on the amount of square footage you rent. And so, when you begin to start tyaga or renunciation at that level, maybe let go of your storage. That could be first. Oh my God, but my, whatever it is that you means so much to you. So, all this I'm bringing up only because meditation, stillness, peace. And so how do we get there? How do I remove this obstacle? Desire, anger, and the likely consequences, agitation. In the second chapter of the Gita is a wonderful verse which I often talk about. Dhyato vishayan punsa sangaste shupajayate sangat sanjayate kama kamat krodho vijayate. I have it by heart, okay? Krodhat bhavati sammoha sammohat smriti vibhramaha smriti bhamshad buddhinasho buddhinashat pranashyati. This is from 1979, fitted in this system. And that works for me, and so I like it. I meditate upon an object, a sense of. Eventually, I acquire it. When I acquire it, there are desires associated with it. Very early on, when we talked about ego around Muktananda, it would be like, this is my car, this is my motorcycle, or this is my, whatever it is, that is yours. And when there is desire, there is anger along with it. And when there is anger which actually arises due to the situation, there is bewilderment. You are just amazed at how could that person do that. And when the mind is amazed or bewildered, it forgets that kindness, love, enthusiasm, compassion, it forgets all of those things. And we have a reaction. And when you have a reaction, basically what you're doing is destroying self and the other. That equanimity is gone. Now again, you cannot fake equanimity. I've been with Baba Muktananda, and so therefore I'm always, I see people like this, I meet people like this dressed in white, carrying feathers in their hair, and you go. And part of me, I don't do it, but would love to disturb their spiritual makeup and then see how much equanimity is there. Because it just takes one moment to take off all of that external so-called equanimity. Because why? Smriti bhamshad buddhinasho buddhinashat pranashati. The bewilderment takes away the memory of that I am trying to be a peace-loving person. So therefore, like Larry said, when you think of the word revolution, you think of the word revolution. Actually, revolution, I think, is about change, is about movement, is about a good way. But we have made it a negative. And so Baba Muktananda comes along and he says, okay, we're going to have a revolution, but the revolution is going to be about meditation. And what is that? A shift, a change in your perception. So you don't forget, you don't destroy. He traveled himself all over the world. I remember, I think we were in Santa Monica when somebody came to him and said, Baba, this man has a gun. He's like, okay. And then whatever few security he has, they come and they think, okay, we're going to handle this situation. And the person in that moment becomes loving, kind, compassionate. Doesn't draw out his gun, doesn't point the gun, doesn't get anywhere close to the trigger, but basically simply lovingly walks away. Why? Because Baba was the carrier. And so whoever or whatever came to him, imagine him with his elephant, just holding the tip of the ear of the elephant, and with that, controlling the elephant. The Mahut, the caretaker, had a big metal iron thing that he would goad into the elephant. And Baba sometimes would hold his hand and the elephant would wrap its trunk around it. And in that, they would play their game. Imagine we go to the elephant, we would say, trunk, elephant, wrap around, God knows what's going to happen. I think I better stay away. So when you think of, tyagat shanti tadanantaram, that peace follows renunciation. So what kind of renunciation? What kind of peace? What is the depth of this peace? So how can I abandon the desire? How can I, So in the 5th chapter, Krishna talks to Arjuna. How do you become like that? Bhoktaram yagna tapasam sarvaloka maheshwaram suradam sarvabhutanam gyatva mam shantim vrichyati. So, a being who through, like we did here for Navratra, for these 9 days, yagya, tapa, and not just for oneself, but it says sarva bhutanam, praying for all types of creatures, comes to a place of what in Sanskrit is used, surda. The heart is at a wonderful place. That the being, the person, the individual that you are, is come to that place within yourself. And how has it come? It says, Jnatva mam shantim ichchati. That being has, that person has come to know that divine. And having come to know the divine or experience the divine, he or she, that person now desires peace. Shantim ichchati. Few different people came up and said, this was the best Navratra. So I said, okay, good. 41 years later, we got it. Lavarji got it maybe. I don't know who got it. Somebody got it. They have made it wonderful. They have made it good. But maybe all of us were good. Because I give a very simple example. You take 100 gallons of milk and a drop of lemon juice. 100 gallons of milk and a drop of lemon juice. So you can imagine 100 people and just one lemon amongst us. Many people don't understand this when I talk about it because they say, but how? Why can't we do something to that one lemon? But that one lemon, very simply put, is constipated. It just came to me. So, so how do you get him or her or that person out of that stuck place that they are at? Because they are stuck. They are stuck in whatever their concept is. There is no movement. And we meet, I'm sure all of us meet people like this in life. And sometimes, you think, I want to tell them. But you can't. Because so I think Larry went over time. Now I'm going over time. And we started 10 minutes late. So, what here Krishna wants to tell Arjuna is the very first thing, bring peace. We say, Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. May there be peace in nature. May there be peace in all of the various beings that inhabit this earth. May there be peace within myself. So that wherever I go, whatever I do, whoever I'm with, I'm at peace. So we have to become aware of that. There is ignorance of the self, ignorance of that divine consciousness. And so what I want to do through this process of this whole practice of yoga is gain knowledge, gain understanding. Again, not in that external wishy-washy, foo-far way, but in a very, I don't know if that's the right word, but a very concrete, because it doesn't have to be that flimsy way we talk about, but a real concrete place within yourself. And the foundation of your life is firm. And so the knowledge is also firm. The mind, which is now scattered in so many different places, bring that mind together. Concentrate. And this is the fruit of meditation. So Baba says, through intense, deep meditation, you reach a state that is beyond thought, beyond change, beyond imagination, beyond differences, and beyond duality. Once you can stay in that state for a while and come out of it without losing any of it, then the inner divine love will begin to pour through you. You will not see people as different, separate individuals. You will see your own self in everyone around you. Then the flow of love from within you will be constant and unbroken. So intense, deep meditation. So operating life from that depth, beyond thought, beyond change, beyond imagination, beyond differences and duality. And stay in that. And even though here it says come out of it, I would say stay in that and operate life from that connection, from that place. So to become the carrier, the operation of life, the situation of life, has to be from the depths of your being. And so when you operate from the depths of your being, you get in your car and you arrive at the destination. You don't allow the mind to get lost. You don't allow yourself to get lost. You maintain the focus, you maintain the one-pointedness, and you arrive. So as we spend the next few hours here together, just use these few hours to first become steady, become still, and just find that depth, that intensity. It dwells within each and every one of us. Don't look here and there. Don't get lost in scattered and trying to find this one or that one. But just allow the mind to become focused and one-pointed. So we'll take a short break for about 20 minutes, use the restrooms, have some tea, take a stretch, go down to the stream, and we'll come back here. You'll hear the conch blow. So it's about 11:50, so about 12:15, so about 25 minutes. We'll come back. Sadgurunath Maharaj ki jai.
करा सुरवरा विमान उतराया जी। पदोपदी अपार झाल्या पुण्याचारासी, पदोपदी अपार झाल्या पुण्याचारासी, सर्वरी तीर्थे घडलियाम आदि करुणिकाशी। धन्य धन्य हो प्रदक्षिणा सद्गुरुरायाची, करा सुरवरा विमान उतरायाची। मृदंग ताल घोल भक्त भावार्थे गाती, मृदंग ताल घोल भक्त भावार्थे गाती, नामा संकीर्तने ब्रह्मा नंदे नाचासी। धन्य धन्य हो प्रदक्षिणा सद्गुरुरायाची, झाली करा सुरवरा विमान उतरायाची। कोटि ब्रह्मा हत्या हरती करिता दंडवता, कोटि ब्रह्मा हत्या हरती करिता दंडवता, लोटांघालिता लोले। धन्य धन्य हो प्रदक्षिणा सद्गुरुरायाची, झाली करा सुरवरा विमान उतरायाची। गुरु भजनाचा महिमा न कले आगमा निगमासी, गुरु भजनाचा महिमा न कले आगमा निगमासी, अनुभवते जानन्ति जे गुरुपद चे रहिवासी। धन्य धन्य हो प्रदक्षिणा सद्गुरुरायाची, झाली करा सुरवरा विमान उतरायाची। प्रदक्षिणा करुणी देहा भावे वाहिला, प्रदक्षिणा करुणी देहा भावे वाहिला, श्रीगन्नाथल विठ्ठल पूज उभा राहिला। धन्य धन्य हो प्रदक्षिणा सद्गुरुरायाची, करा सुरवरा विमान उतरायाची। धन्य धन्य हो प्रदक्षिणा सद्गुरु रायाची जावी करा सुरवरा विमानोतरायाची से जोत जगावो सद्गुरु जोत से जोत जगावो मेरा अंतर तिमिरा मिटावो जोत से जोत जगावो हे योगेश्वर हे ज्ञानेश्वर हे योगेश्वर हे ज्ञानेश्वर हे सर्वेश्वर हे परमेश्वर हे सर्वेश्वर हे परमेश्वर निज कृपा बरसावो सद्गुरु जोत से जोत जगाओ तिमिरा मिटावो सद्गुरु जोत से जोत जगावो हम बालक तेरे द्वार पे आ मंगल दरस दिखा गुरु जोत से जोत जगावो मेरा अंतर तिमिरा मिटाओ सद्गुरु जोत से जोत जगावो तेरी आरती शीश झुकाय करे तेरी आरती प्रेम सुधा बरसावो सद्गुरु जोत से जोत जगावो अंतर तिमिरा मिटावो सद्गुरु जोत से जोत जगावो अंतर में युग युग से सोई अंतर में युग युग से सोई चित जोत जगाओ अंतर तिमिरा मिटाओ सद्गुरु जोत से जोत जगाओ जी जोत जगे हृदय में साची जोत जगे हृदय में सोहम नाद जगाओ सद्गुरु जोत से जोत जगाओ अंतर तिमिरा मिटाओ सद्गुरु जोत से जोत जगाओ जीवन मुक्ता नंद अविनाशी जीवन मुक्ता नंद अविनाशी चरणन शरण लगाओ सद्गुरु जोत से जोत जगाओ मेरा अंतर तिमिरा मिटाओ सद्गुरु जोत से जोत जगाओ जोत से जोत जगाओ सद्गुरु जोत से जोत जगाओ तर तिमिरा मिटाओ सद्गुरु जोत से जोत जगाओ जोत से जोत जगाओ सद्गुरु जोत से जोत जगाओ मेरा अंतर तिमिरा मिटाओ सद्गुरु जोत से जोत जगाओ त्वमेव माता च पिता त्वमेव बन्धु सशका त्वमेव विद्या द्रविणं त्वमेव त्वमेव सर्वं मम देव देव दूरकरो दुःखदर्शवा दया करो भगवान मन मंदिर में उजवाल हो तेरा निर्मल ज्ञान जिस घर में हो आरती चरण कमल चितला तहाँ हरि श्रवणा कर ज्योत अनंत जगाए जहाँ भक्त कीर्तन करे बहे प्रेम दरिया तहाँ हरि श्रवणा करे सत्य लोक से आए सब कुछ दिया आपने भेंट धरूं क्या ना नमस्कार की भेंट धरूं जोड़ू मैं दोनों हाथ नमस्कार की भेंट धरूं जोड़ू मैं दोनों हाथ ओम पूर्णमदा पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की जय। गुरुभ्यो नमः हरि ओम सं समिद्युवसि विषज्ञग्नि विश्वा न्यर्याः ईरस्पति समेध्यसि सनुवसुन्यावरात् संगच्छध्वं संवदध्वं संभूमना सिजानतां देवाभां यथा पूर्वे संज्ञानाना उपासते समानं मन्त्रसमिति समानि समानं मनः सह चित्तमेषाम् मन्त्रमविमन्त्रैवा समानेव वो हविषा जुहोमि समानि मत्कूटि समानं हृदयानि वा समानमस्तु भूमनो यथा पशुहसति हरि ओम ॐ द्यौ शान्तिरन्तरिक्षगुं शान्तिः पृथिवी शान्तिरापः शान्तिरोषधयः शान्तिः वनस्पतयः शान्तिर्विश्वे देवाः शान्तिर्ब्रह्म शान्तिः सर्वगुण शान्तिः शान्तिरेव शान्तिः सामा शान्तिरेधि जतो यतः समीहसि ततो नो अभयं कुरु शन्नः कुरु प्रजाभ्यो भयं नः पशुभ्यः ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः सुशान्तिर्भवतु सर्वारिष्ट सर्वोपद्रव शान्तिरस्तु सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की
So thank you very much for joining us in this very, very cold and wet morning. But it doesn't matter. Outside is gloomy, but inside is joyous because we have the books for the year that we're going to study. Finally, here at hand in the gift shop, we can send them and you can buy them here. It's a wonderful book. It's very interesting, written in very simple English. So we're going to enjoy it. And then, of course, the intensive links for the New Year's intensive will be sent out to everybody on the 8th. You don't need to worry when it's going to happen, where it's going to happen. We all know that in India, far away at the other end of the world. But thanks to the technology, then we will have the links on the 8th of January, everybody on their emails. And then on the 11th of January, the course begins the study group for Shiva Shakti, the play of consciousness. It's very interesting. We're going to learn many things. Is it called the Navaratra, the Sharad Navaratra course also? So people have asked me sometimes, well, where is the difference in the Stotra and the Lalita Sahasranam? Because why do we have two versions? All of that we're going to learn in the study group. And then, of course, Gurudev. I'm going to say in another way because everybody's when is he getting here. So the first satsang with Gurudev will be Sunday, March 9. Just write Sunday, March 9 on your calendars. The rest is not important. And finally, March 22nd, 28th, the Vasant Spring Navaratra course, which is in person, March 29 to April 5th. So all of those things, I'm sure you have plenty of copies of the flyers on your emails. But if you still have questions, you can call, you can email, so that you are well informed and ready for action in March. With that, I invite you to come up for darshan, then lunch, prasad, share with everybody. And thank you again, and we'll see you next Sunday, if not before. Sadhguru Nath Maharaj Ki Jai.